Before we start our ceremony, we'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our 2023 Southwest Region Spirit Award recipient. The Spirit Award was created in 2020 as a way to recognize an outstanding volunteer in our region who has exemplified our organization's core values. This year, we received many wonderful nominations, but one stood out among the rest. This volunteer has been a volunteer for Canine Companions since 2017, started out first as a puppy sitter. She has organized many outreach events and helped puppy program with many of their initiatives. She's been known to drive for hours to attend events to support our organization's fundraising efforts. She demonstrates team spirit and leadership skills and has played a key role in a volunteer chapter. She's been involved in diversity and inclusion community events, participated in team training lunches, dog fest, and golf events. She's also been known to take her puppy to football games many times during the season and loves the colors blue and gold. Blue and yellow, actually. And she co-raised our LA Chargers influencer puppy, Brisket. So, if you haven't guessed it by now, we are so proud to announce that our Southwest Region Spirit Award recipient is Denise Phillips from the California Dreaming Volunteer Chapter. Denise, will you please join me on stage to receive your award? This was a surprise, and I can't believe we pulled it off. And as you can see, Denise is already raising her new puppy. I can't remember what's your new puppy, Welby. So Denise, this is such a well-deserved recognition. Thank you for all that you do to advance our mission. We're so fortunate to have you in our region. So that was fun. So now I am pleased to introduce our puppy program manager, Becky Hine.
Good afternoon and welcome. I would like to take a moment to recognize a very special part of our puppy raising program. Canine Companions collaborates with over a dozen correctional facilities across the country who raise service dog puppies for our program. The NAVCON Brig at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar has been raising exceptional puppies for Canine Companions since 2007. Today we celebrate the matriculation of their 80th puppy from the program. But it takes very dedicated and passionate correctional staff to keep this program running within the facility walls. It's very much an above and beyond part of their job. So today we would like to present the special edition Canine Companions Challenge Coin to two of our prison program liaisons in honor of their service to the military and Canine Companions. Through the work they do at the NAVCON Brig at Miramar, service members are rehabilitated, taught vocational skills, and given a chance to perform a philanthropic puppy raising service that can be life-altering for all involved. For those of you who aren't familiar with this tradition, challenge coins date back to World War I. There is a legend about a soldier who kept a bronze coin given to him by his captain in a leather pouch around his neck. When he was captured by the Germans, he actually escaped and he avoided execution by the French once they recognized the unit insignia on his coin. So it became a tradition for all service members to carry a unit emblemed coin at all times, just in case. Today, military members give challenge coins as gifts of honor, respect, gratitude, and loyalty. Today, we are honoring Ms. Anne-Marie Martinez and Quartermaster Second Class Dontrell Evans, who oversee the puppy raising program at the NAVCON Brig at Miramar. Canine Companions Challenge coin as a symbol of our respect and gratitude for your service to our country, our canines, our servicemen and women, and our veterans. As the puppy program manager for the Southwest Regional Center, I get to work with around 250 volunteer puppy raisers from all walks of life. What is a puppy raiser? These are individuals who selflessly sign up to raise an 8-week-old puppy with the hope that about 2 years later, the dog will become a full-fledged service dog. Today we have 37 wonderful dogs completing their journey with their volunteer puppy raisers. For the last year and a half, these puppy raisers have socialized the puppies, taught them obedience skills, and arranged and paid for all of their care. Please enjoy this slideshow documenting some of their puppyhood memories. get ready for a little more cuteness. We do want to say we appreciate you so much, puppy raisers. As the saying goes, if you want to see true beauty in this world, observe an act of kindness. Thank you for the act of kindness that is raising a puppy as a gift to another. Now, Canine Companions puppies would not exist if not for the exceptional quality of our breeding program. It takes many volunteers and staff to bring the next generation into this world with grace and utmost care. Please join me in honoring the dogs most recently selected as breeders, the volunteers who raised them as puppies, and their new breeder caretakers. I'm back. I would like to ask all puppy raisers of matriculating dogs to line up to my left. Presenting our matriculation tassels today are Kathy Younger and Brenda Brock from the Julian and Vera Wells Foundation. Please join me on stage. While the puppy raisers are gathering, I'd like to recognize a few dogs that graduated from other regions but were raised in the Southwest region. The following dogs were recently placed as hearing dogs in the Northwest and/or Southeast regions. Lindsay the Fifth was raised by Nancy and Mike Martin of San Diego, California. Wisteria the Third was raised by Karen and Michael Maloney of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Candy the Seventh was raised by Jennifer Ando and Bernard Weigman of Redondo Beach, California. And Adelaide the Third was raised by Mary and John Licklider of Colorado Springs, Colorado. It is now my pleasure to introduce our matriculating class. Please join me on stage. This is Alfredo III, raised by Karen and Russ James of Nipomo, California. This is their number 3 puppy is at home, already being raised. Winslow V, raised by Kathy and Lonnie Knox of Riverside, California. This is puppy number 9. This is Winslow IV, raised by Deborah and Mike Holmes of San Diego. This is the second puppy that they have raised. This is Navette, raised by Ellie Vallis of Denver, Colorado, puppy number 3, and also raised by Denise Miller of Centennial, Colorado, also puppy number 3. And number 4 is at home. I keep them coming. This is Veteran, raised by the Grange family of Newport Beach, California. This is the 5th puppy that they have raised. This is Tara IV, raised by Denise Lopez of Whittier, California. This is the first puppy she has raised. This is Via II, raised by Rosie Vanderhoek of Temecula, California. This is the first puppy that she has raised. This is Guava III, raised by Gail Simpson of Winchester, California. This is puppy number 11. This is Brody II, raised by Carol Wiley of Menifee, California. This is the second puppy that she has raised. This is Frederick, raised by Alden and Lauren Kay of Los Angeles, California, the first puppy they have raised. This is Derby III, raised by Denise Quinn of Irvine, California. This is puppy number 12. This is Pip V, raised by Lisa and Bob Hartman of Escalante, Utah, and also part-time San Diego, California. This is puppy number 5. This is Hoops, raised by Carol Drury and family of Sterling, Colorado. This is puppy number 8. This is Oxford IV, raised by Laurel Prudhomme of Colorado Springs, the 3rd puppy that she has raised. This is Gully II, raised by Michelle Velasquez of Scottsdale, Arizona, and Victor Velasquez, the 2nd puppy for Michelle and the 1st for Victor. This is Golden II, raised by Sharon Reed of Phoenix, Arizona. This is the 2nd puppy that she has raised. This is Guthrie VII, raised by Sharon Kyle of San Diego, California. This is the 1st puppy that she has raised. This is Greta VII, raised by Lauren Thomason of Santa Rosa, California. This is puppy number 4. This is Jaya III, raised by Debbie and Jeff Kermode of Tehachapi, California. This is puppy number 8, and they're picking up puppy number 9 today. This is Diana the 6th and Raylan the 3rd from the Naval Consolidated Brig Miramar. And this is puppies 79 and 80 from the brig. This is Suzette II, raised by Yvonne McCammon of Vista, California, the 4th puppy she has raised. Judy Sharola of Rancho Mirage, puppy number 3. And Lynn Elliott from Vista, California, 14-ish. This is Faith the 8th, raised by Sandy Stolberg of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is puppy number 2. Now, a few dogs have already turned in at the training center, hence the stand-in. This is for Millie the Fourth, raised by Allison Brad and Rachel Brigham of Louisiana, of Lehigh, Utah, the third puppy that they have raised. Also assisted by Kristen Spinatelli and Lily Jones and the Wasatch Champions. We have another stand-in for Flyer the Second, raised by Monica Blaisdell of Brea, California. This is the fourth puppy that she has raised. This is Limerick the Third, raised by Jane Wallstrom of Lakeside, California, puppy number 11, and also by Patty Burford of San Diego, California, the 9th puppy that she has raised. This is Flora the Ninth, raised by the Ward family, Connie, Mark, and Maddie of Poway, California, puppy number 5. Getting geared up here. It might be. Kelly says it's not possible to walk with a headband on. This is Kelly the 8th, raised by Carol Miller of Vista, California. This is puppy number 4. And this is Amelia the Third, raised by Lorraine Campanaro of Dana Point, California. This is her 2nd puppy. It is now my pleasure to introduce our training manager, Chuck Dickinson.
Thank you, Becky. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chuck Dickinson, as Becky said, and I am the training manager for the Southwest region. And today is a very special day for our staff. In addition to the celebration of the 12 graduates and new service teams that you see today, and you will meet soon, we are celebrating the culmination of 3 years of hard work for our newest instructor, Amy Schilp. Amy, can you please join me on stage? For those of you that do not know, the path to instructorship involves several years of hard work that include learning all parts of the puppy raising process, applicant screening and acceptance, teaching the dogs and people, and graduate follow-up and support. Amy joined Canine Companions training team in November of 2019 as an instructor assistant at the Southwest region. Prior to this, she was and still is a respected certified veterinarian technician and had raised a puppy for the organization. Over the last 3.5 years, Amy did a great job learning all the aspects of her apprenticeship. She was regularly observed, coached, and tested. To add to her experience, and due to COVID pandemic, Amy had an extra complicated apprenticeship. Her first group of dogs was trained for several weeks via video instruction in her home, where they resided with her, behind mask once we returned to the center, and 6 feet apart from her peers. Looking back, every string of dogs that Amy trained had been differently impacted by the pandemic, either in the puppy home, in professional training, or in team training. In addition, we changed some of our training techniques midway through, creating even more of an opportunity and challenge for learning. Amy handled all these challenges with patience, understanding, and most of all, persistence. She's a great dog trainer and an even better people person. She does a great job. You can clap for that. Yeah. That's the class that she just taught, confirming what I just said. Thank you. She does a great job communicating with our graduates, applicants, team training students, puppy raisers, volunteers, donors, other staff, and everyone else that she encounters throughout her day. Her attentive and caring demeanor lets people know she always has their best interest in mind. There's a quote that I think of when I think of Amy, actually two. One is from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, where his father always told him to be the hardest worker in the room. The other one is a saying that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Amy, you have been gifted with both. You're an extremely talented dog trainer. Don't look at me like that. You're an extremely talented trainer, and you are always the hardest worker in the room, without a doubt. I can say with 100% confidence that the Southwest region is extremely grateful to have Amy as part of our team. On behalf of Canine Companions, Amy, I'd like to present you with this CCI Certified Instructor pin and these flowers. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Meet the Graduates video where you get a glimpse of the last 2 weeks.
A summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. There's so much that I have told you, but it's all in my head. Ask me anything you want to, 'cause the answer is yes. I'll spend my whole life just being caught up in your eyes. Oh. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? Moment last. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm It takes everything we have to face it. Without a sound, we take a step. Inside our hearts are racing. If it takes forever, we'll get there together. I'm winding along this road, not knowing where it will go. No matter what life brings, if it's you and me, we're ready for anything. Watching the clouds go by in our time, we'll learn to fly. No matter what life brings, if it's you and me, we're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. So as we run into the sun, sometimes I know we're gonna fall down. Hold my hand and we'll get up. I know we're gonna make it somehow. If it takes forever, we'll get there together. I'm winding along this road, not knowing where it will go. No matter what life brings, if it's you and me, we're ready for anything. Watching the clouds go by in our time, we'll learn to fly. No matter what life brings, if it's you and me, we're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. Come on, we can be. Come on, anything. Come on, I don't care. I go with you anywhere. Come on, we can be. Come on, anything. Come on, I don't care. I go with you anywhere. Come on, we can be. Come on, anything. Come on, I don't care. I go with you anywhere. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything.
Hello everyone, I'm Teresa,
And I'm Robert.
and this is Macy the Sixth. We work for Casa Pacifica, which is a nonprofit residential facility for foster youth, probation youth, adoptions youth, and youth struggling with mental health. And Macy is going to help us calm some of our clients. She's going to do that with some skills like cover and visit and lap.
She's also going to probably help with our admissions process, alleviating a lot of the stress that our youth have, coming through the process. Just putting them at ease, sitting at their feet, maybe a cover if they're willing to, maybe kisses. We'll see what she's up for. We'll see what the youth are up for as well.
Connie, and we will be working in South Orange County. We will be working at a school, and her clients will be students with autism. And the skill that I'm most excited to use is cover. That's for students that need that sensory input or deep pressure. And we're going to show you what we've learned in class.
Hi, I'm Laura, and this is Ruby, and she's going to be living with me in Salt Lake City, where I'm a school social worker for Granite School District, and I work for 2 different elementary schools. I think I'll be using her most for emotional regulation because I do a lot of crisis intervention with dysregulated kiddos for a lot of different reasons. So we're going to do deep pressure with cover today. Ruby and I want to thank the puppy raiser. They did an excellent job with the sweet girl. The sponsors, the board members, the trainers, and the volunteers. Thank you guys so much for giving this gift to me and all the beautiful children I'm going to work with and help. Thank you. Cover. Yes, that's it. Good girl. That's good.
I'm Leanna Strelkoff. I'm from Granada Hills, and this is Grant. Grant is my second service dog, and I never ever thought I could love another dog like I did my first one. But then I met Grant. Yes, yes. Grant's gonna be helping me a lot with the laundry, picking up piles of clothes from the floor, dumping them in the laundry basket, and then dragging the laundry basket to the laundry room. Thank his puppy raisers. Grant, as you can see, is a total love bug, and that tells me that he was loved up by the people who raised him, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'd also like to thank my husband, who is holding down the ship while I'm here for 2 weeks, and it's not an easy job. So it definitely takes a whole village, doesn't it, Grant? Yuck, yuck.
My name is Kyla. This is my first service dog, Dania, and the thing she'll help me most with is push plates. I'd like to thank her puppy raiser for doing such an amazing job and giving me the best dog ever.
Hi, I'm Dr. Terry Halava, and this is Montreux the Magnificent. He's gonna help me in every kind of way, and one of those ways is he's gonna help me pick up things that I drop. Montreux the Magnificent is my 4th dog from Canine Companions, and he's just as wonderful as all who come before and all who will come after. I will start to cry now, as I want to thank the puppy raisers, the breeder caretakers, the trainers, the staff here, the donors, the board members, just everybody who has anything to do with this organization. Because these dogs make such a difference, and I know that. And Montreux will be coming into a community who is looking forward to his arrival for sure. So you'll be right there. Thank you.
My name's Connor. This is Vespa, and I'm from Colorado. Vespa is going to be helping with retrieves, pushing push plates, helping me take off jackets and socks. And she's going to allow me to continue being independent as long as possible with a progressive diagnosis. And I would like to thank the puppy raisers, the vet techs, the kennel techs, anybody who has interacted with Vespa and helped to bring her to where she's at now.
Hi, I'm Haley. This is Klondike. I am from Oak Hills, California. Klondike will be helping me most with dropped item retrievals. I would like to thank the puppy raisers and all the donors for making this possible for me. Klondike is really going to be a life-changing tool in my belt.
My name is Ariel. My recipient is my son Gray, and this is our new match, Orly the Third. And I am super excited for Orly to help Gray manage and help regulate his emotions and keep him from getting distracted. And one way that Orly can do that is by doing her nudge, which we can demonstrate. Orly, girl, Orly nudge. That's it. That's it. Yes, good girl.
And I'm Tim.
And I'm Nancy. We're from San Diego. Oasis will be our third dog for Jason. What do you think she's going to do?
She's gonna bring my energy up in the morning and make the fear disappear.
Yes, she makes his wheelchair disappear. When we're out in public, people forget that he's in a chair and they all want to come up to him and say hi and ask him about his dog.
Do you want to demonstrate? What do you want her to do for you?
I want her to pick stuff up, like, and deliver it like this.
Let's see that right now.
We're not going to deliver right now. We're going to have her do that. Here. Right. Oasis. Oasis, lap. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Say hi to her. That's a good girl. That's a girl. There you go. All right. This is off. Sit.
And we'd like to say thank you to Canine Companions, to all the volunteers and the puppy raisers, and to staff. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Jessica Kerr. This is my son Nathan. We're from Salt Lake City, Utah. And we've been blessed with the gift of cinnamon. And we're truly grateful for this gift. Cinnamon's purpose is to be Nathan's best friend and companion as We have lots of changes in our family with everyone growing up, and Nathan will have a friend that will never grow up and move away. So we are truly grateful for the opportunity to have this service dog and for all those that put the time and effort and emotion and love into her and her training. So thank you.
One word to describe Tuckerman is peaceful. And I believe with his peaceful personality, he'll be able to comfort all those who's been affected by trauma by showing them unconditional love.
Now.
Hi, my name is Courtney Louie, and I work as a community service officer at the Pomona Police Department in California. And here with me is going to be facility dog Tuckerman, and he will help the victims, witnesses, and families that have been affected by a traumatic incident. We're excited to have Tuckerman as our facility dog and work alongside our police officers and detectives. And I want to thank all the puppy raisers that put their heart and soul into Tuckerman, and also all the trainers, volunteers, donors, and board members that had devoted their time and love into the dogs.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm losing my voice from teaching class, but we're going to try to get through this. My name is Ashley Wilt, and I'm an apprentice instructor here at Canine Companions. I had the honor and pleasure of helping to teach class alongside training manager Chuck Dickinson, instructors Amy Schelt and Kate Cremona, apprentice instructor Annika Schenkel, and instructor assistant Sam Chaperoni. This means I also had the honor and pleasure of training some of the sweetest and smartest dogs for this very day. The amount of joy, gratitude, and pride that we all feel for these dogs is indescribable, and I feel privileged to have the opportunity to have been a part of their journey. Their journey started with our volunteer puppy raisers, who picked up these dogs when they could fit in their hands and nurtured them into what we see today. It's because of their patience, selflessness, and dedication while raising these tiny puppies for the first year and a half of their lives that laid the foundation for the service dogs that they have become. They spent countless hours housebreaking, socializing, grooming, exercising, training, and best of all, loving on their temporary family members, knowing that the day would come for them to let them go. And while I know these goodbyes are difficult, I hope that they feel comfort and pride in knowing what a gift that these dogs have become for their graduates. We simply could not fulfill our mission without their love and support. Then, the puppy raisers passed off these dogs to their trainers as they entered professional training. The trainers spent hours polishing all the amazing work that the puppy raisers started, teaching advanced skills, assessing the dogs both on campus and out in public on fun field trips, and also giving them time to relax and cuddle. All of this while learning the dog's heart and determining whether a life of service is truly what they wanted to do. While these dogs were growing before our very eyes, our graduates were going through a rigorous application process in the hopes that we may have a dog that could fulfill their needs. They didn't know it yet, but there was a puppy, maybe hundreds of miles away or maybe just down the road, that was being prepared for them. As one of our graduates pointed out to their new service dog in class, all along there was some invisible string tying you to me. We cannot forget the rest of the staff and volunteers and donors all worked behind the scenes to get everything ready to fulfill our mission. Whether it was raising funds, bathing and walking our dogs, providing lunches, or amazing kennel staff who love these dogs just as much as we do. The list could go on, but we're very aware that these teams could not have happened without all of you. And all of this led to team training. For those of you who don't know, team training is an intensive 2-week course where the students were matched with their new service dogs. We asked them to put their life on hold and devote their time, energy, and effort into this exciting but exhausting journey. They jumped out of their comfort zone, both physically and mentally, and they spent countless hours listening to our lectures, taking quizzes, going on field trips, and practicing skills, all while bonding with their new best friends. Over the past 2 weeks, these students have learned to use over 40 cues with their new dogs and came up with brilliant ways to utilize them and add years of independence, happiness, and companionship to their lives, along with the lives of the clients they serve. These students have in turn taught us so much about gratitude and teamwork and sacrifice, and I'm so thankful that our careers have allowed us to cross paths with them. The teams you're about to meet have transformed over the past 2 weeks into effective and successful working teams with their new Canine Companions Service Dogs. Watching the bond grow between human and dog over just 2 short weeks has been amazing. The students learn the sequence to cue the dogs to do tasks for them, starting with Carpet Dog to hone in all of their skills, and then working with the real-life dogs, and trusting us every step of the way to match them with the perfect dog for them, to set them up for success. Along the way, there was a lot of coaching. Stand up straight, relax your arms, loosen your grips, give your dog more leash, and trust your dog to do what you've asked of them. The students worked tirelessly on their delivery of cues, marker words, motivation, praise. They learned to vary their motivation and get a little bit goofy with the dogs to make sure the dogs knew they were sincere. Our students came into class every single morning excited to hear what new cues we were going to introduce and ready to tackle any challenges that came their way. We worked with the occasional setbacks with laughter, such as a dog unexpectedly and gracefully jumping onto the lunch table instead of a nearby jump table, or a certain dog who would get so relaxed on his jump table that he would often roll right off the side. Some of our graduates have started to rename cues, such as Kennel to Azkaban, to fit their personality more. One of the dogs is going to be the newest, most distinguished professor at a university, while others are going to help future generations by providing unconditional love without judgment and without limit to children in elementary schools. All of the hard work over the past 2 weeks brought it all together, and now these dogs are readily working for their new handlers, retrieving items, turning light switches on and off, tugging open heavy doors, and providing much needed deep pressure therapy to those who need it. For some students, having their new dog by their side gave them the confidence to walk freely around Lowe's during a field trip, something they shared that they could not have imagined doing before. I witnessed some very special moments, such as a facility dog handler tear up when their pre-match was announced to the dog that he had already begun to fall in love with, or a father cry when their child's service dog connected with them through snuggling and a lap command. Or looking across the room during breaks and seeing an adult student and her dog intertwined in each other, sharing a snuggle or just staring deeply into each other's eyes. One student shared with me that if they had met every single dog in San Diego, they were confident that fate would have brought them to the very same dog that we matched them with 2 weeks ago. We watched one service dog repeatedly boop his handler during class as a way to share his love for her. And a successor graduate opened up to us in sharing that they didn't know they could feel love so strong again after losing their previous service dog. Whether it be the sweet, silly nicknames that come up, such as Rabbit, or a moment of peace when one dog endlessly stared into their partner's eyes, or a graduate choosing the song Unstoppable by Sia to represent how she feels with her new service dog by her side. It's evident these dogs have already wiggled their way into their handlers' hearts. Though the love is already there, the work is not done. These teams are going to go home today and continue to bond, get to know their new partners, and find new ways to advance the skills that we have given them. Some graduates have plans to use a laser pointer to help their dog retrieve items that are out of sight, that have fallen underneath the bed. Others have started to teach their dogs to automatically interrupt anxiety behaviors by nudging their thigh with their nose. It's been an amazing 2 weeks witnessing the growth and bond occur between these students and dogs. To Cinnamon, Connie, Dania, Grant, Klondike, holding it together, Macy, Montreux, Oasis, Orly, Ruby, Tessa, Tuckerman, and Vespa. It was an honor to know and love all of you. And while the goodbyes are bittersweet, you've proven to all of us that you're ready to fly away and leave the nest. And to our new graduates, Nathan, Jason, Gray, Laura, Teresa, Robert, Vanessa, Courtney, Carson, Leanna, Kyla, Haley, Connor, and Terry. You are helping these dogs to be their very best and providing them with the type of love and partnership that everyone in this room has always hoped for them. I can't wait to see what you all go on to do in the years to come in your new partnerships. So on behalf of the Southwest instructional staff, thank you for your devotion and patience that you've put forth in these past weeks. We're here to support you every step of the way. I would like now to invite Annika Schenkel up to the stage to present our new teams, and a huge congrats to the May 2023 graduates.
Thank
and today I have the pleasure of announcing the graduating class of May 2023. So, without further ado, the first graduate I would like to introduce is Courtney Louie of Monterey Park, California. Courtney is being placed with facility dog Tuckerman the First, a black male lab golden cross. Tuckerman was raised by Gail and Jim Batchelor of Bruton, Alabama, and is being presented today by Bonnie Mueller. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Laura Rogers of Salt Lake City, Utah. Laura is being placed with facility dog Ruby the 11th, a yellow female lab golden cross. Ruby was raised by Sandra Thiederman and Tom Sandler of San Diego, California. She is being presented today by National Board member Leslie Hennessy. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Jason Gexter with facilitators Nancy and Tim of San Diego, California. Jason is being placed with service dog Oasis the Fourth, a yellow female lab golden cross. Oasis is being presented today by her puppy raisers Mary Huntermark of San Luis Obispo, California. The next graduates I would like to introduce are Teresa Plant and Robert Van Gundy of Moore Park, California. Teresa and Robert are being placed with facility dog Macy the Sixth, a yellow female lab golden cross. Macy is being presented today by her puppy raiser Heidi Brandel of Newport Beach, California. Next, I would like to introduce Vanessa Kaluger of Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Vanessa is being placed with Connie the Fifth, a black female lab golden cross. Connie is being presented today by her puppy raisers Chris Novi and Jennifer Carey of Laguna Hills, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Gray Whitaker with facilitator Ariel of Aurora, Colorado. Gray is being placed with service dog Orly the Third, a yellow female lab golden cross. Orly is being presented today by Vanessa League and her puppy raiser Milan Yoakum of Palos Verdes Estates, California. facilitator Jessica of Salt Lake City, Utah. Nathan is being placed with service dog Cinnamon III, a yellow female lab golden cross. Cinnamon was raised at the Crowley County Correctional Facility in Olney Springs, Colorado. She is being presented today by Jenny Exley of Centennial, Colorado. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Leanna Strelkoff of Granada Hills, California. Leanna is being placed with service dog Grant the 8th, a black male lab golden cross. Grant was also raised at Crowley County Correctional Facility in Olney Springs, Colorado. He is being presented today by Sarah Trump, a representative from the Julian and Vera Wells Foundation. I would like to introduce Kyla Margolis of Prosper, Texas. Kyla is being placed with service dog Dania the 1st, a female yellow lab. Dania is being presented today by her puppy raiser, Gloria Kearns of Vernal, Utah. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Haley Rodriguez of Hesperia, California. Haley is being placed with service dog Klondike the 5th, a male black lab. Klondike is being presented today by his puppy raiser, Karen Sealander of Flagstaff, Arizona. Next, I would like to introduce graduate Connor Downer of Timnath, Colorado. Connor is being placed with service dog Vespa the 2nd, a black female lab golden cross. Vespa is being presented today by her puppy raisers Beth Parrish and Dennis Schoonover of Arvada, Colorado. Last but not least, I would like to introduce graduate Dr. Terry Halava of Scottsdale, Arizona. Terry is being placed with service dog Montreux the 1st, a yellow male lab golden cross. Montreux is being presented today by his puppy raiser, Brienne Garcia of La Mesa, California. next, we have a few words from Dr. Terry and Dr. Montrell.
Big day. Mantra? Good boy. Good boy. Down. Thank you. Okay. First of all, thank you, and thank you for your patience. Okay. Hi everyone, we hope that you're well. Thank you all so much for coming to graduation today. I'd like you to meet Montreux the Magnificent, and it's an honor for me to present the May 2023 graduation address. I've been involved with Canine Companions for more than 15 years. Montreux is my third working dog. I teach at Arizona State University, and I work with children attending Title I elementary schools, where most of the families have low incomes, and the children qualify for free and reduced price breakfasts and lunches. So to begin at the beginning, I just want to let you all know that there were guidelines for this speech. So I'm not saying every single thing I wish I could, just so you know. Some of the good stuff has to just wait. Not my idea. To begin at the beginning, the task that Montreux helps me with the most right now are retrieve and the push. I drop items all the dang time, and now I don't have to bend down or even reach to collect them. Montreux can push the buttons to open the doors too. Montreux, sit. Thank you, good boy. You can be down and sit if you want. Yeah. Let me see, okay, you can do that. Because he does those things, I can save my energy for teaching and the more important activities like playing fetch. So he's a great guy and I'm so grateful for him, but our match didn't happen overnight. You've heard a little bit about the matching process that Canine Companions goes through. Because they're so careful about making these lasting matches, sometimes families encounter a waiting list like my family did. And waiting can be really, really, really hard. Whether it's your first time applying, you don't have a working dog, or your current dog is about to retire the moment the match becomes official. So in between pestering Carrie and Shelley with emails and phone calls, we had a bit of time to consider the characteristics we'd hope for in our new family member. I know Montreux will do anything I ask, and as our bond builds, he'll do things even before I ask. So I didn't have a specific wish criteria for him, because he's exactly who I hope for when I applied for a canine companion. Montreux extends my independence, our interdependence, and my vocabulary. Hope, help, and love are all four-legged words. I'd just like to share a couple of Montreux moments, and you'll see how this Canine Companions process led to yet another perfect match. I'll just begin by saying that Montreux has a work ethic and a sense of humor, and what more could anybody ask for in a partner? Montreux, sit. Thank you. Good boy. Down. Thank you. We're almost done. One of the sweetest moments so far happened when Montreux and I walked into Lowe's, the Home Improvement Center. We were on our first field trip with our classmates and instructors, and I've been using my power chair for most of team training. But when I walked in there with Montreux beside me on a loose leash, I honestly felt as though I could walk forever. And I hadn't had that feeling in such a long time. Montreux took his work seriously. Yeah, you did. You did. He stayed focused even through each potential distraction, including, believe this or not, but believe this, because it's true, food dropping onto his paws. I'm telling you, like onto his paws, seriously. He never even looked at the treats raining down from Ashley's and Amy's hands. He had a job to do and he was doing it no matter what. He remained totally disinterested and statue still as these tidbits dropped and bounced off his paws. Just extraordinary. All right, so now let me share an example of his sense of humor, because after all, a pup needs to play too. One afternoon, we went out to the play yard. All the toys have been put away in this great big Rubbermaid storage bin. So after carefully assessing the situation, Montreux sped across the concrete at full speed. Skidding toward the bin, he climbed all the way into the giant toy box, pulled out a few of his favorite toys. Nothing comes between Montreux the Magnificent and a great game of fetch. Yeah. So now you know that he can work and he can play with equal expertise. But my favorite Montreux move is his kisses. Every working dog can retrieve dropped items. Every working dog can heal. But Montreux shows his joy and enthusiasm by kissing. And I'm so grateful for those open expressions of love. My youngest students will appreciate Montreux for his patience as they disclose their trauma, but they will love him for his kisses. My college students will appreciate his good-natured friendliness as they tell him about their impending due dates for papers and ask about his weekend, but they will love him for his kisses too. I love him for being Montreux the Magnificent, and thank you so much. But thank you. I know you were all going to applaud right there, so let me just keep on going. So thank you doesn't begin to approach the level of gratitude that my family has for Canine Companions. From the breeder caregivers, to the puppy raisers, to the kennel staff and the custodians, to Jen, and the trainers, the program managers, front office staff, volunteers, board members, and people who donate to this phenomenal organization. I'm even grateful to the snails who cross the sidewalks here and remind us to persevere and be patient with ourselves and each other. Snails are always at home. Team training is home away from home. Thank you cannot come close. So our goal is to live a partnership that serves Canine Companions' mission, because yes, every dog can heal, every working dog. But Montreux the Magnificent will heal hearts. He's already begun healing mine. Thank you so much, and please enjoy the May 2023 Canine Companions graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Terry. Let's give Terry another round of applause. And look at Montreux the Magnificent, just strolling down that ramp. He knows what's ahead of him. So Southwest graduates, wow. Today you join more than 380 other graduate teams throughout our region who, just like you, have created a life-changing human canine partnership. We are so incredibly proud of you, and we're so glad you have joined the Canine Companions family, so welcome. Everyone, please join me once again in congratulating our graduates with another round of applause. We certainly couldn't experience these incredible mission moments without our generous donors and supporters. I'd like to once again thank the Julian and Vera Wells Foundation for their support and all of our donors who joined us here today. These donors continue to be inspired by our mission, and their generosity allows us to breed, raise, train, and place these amazing service and facility dogs at no cost to our recipients. Before we depart, I also want to thank all of our puppy raisers and our other volunteers for all of your time and efforts. We simply could not do what we do without all of you. And lastly, please join me in recognizing our amazing training team. Their dedication to teaching our dogs to be the very best service dogs they can be is simply incredible. Please join me in thanking all of our training team. I can't believe that this 2 weeks is over and we've come to the end of this amazing time with our new class. So it's now the end of this celebration, but please stay and get to meet some of our new graduate teams and our puppy raisers. There are certainly enough dogs to go around for everyone before you get in your car and travel home. So again, thank you all so much for being here today, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.